Hello, everybody. So we have this problem before us. We're gonna do this real quick. So as you can see, we have these exponents, indices, whatever you say. So we have a bracket right here, or parentheses. We have 2 to the third power. We have a dot, that's multiplication sign, and we have 4 to the second power, all over 8, right? So first, there are many ways to do this, right? So but what I'm going to do right here, so we're going to simplify. So first thing you're going to do right here, so we already have 2, which is the lowest base, right? You can go further. So we have 4 can still be broken because we can have a 4 to the second power. So we can have 2 to the second power, right? And that's going to multiply the power that was already there, right? So, and we can have 8 to the third power, right? So that's the same thing as 8 also. So let's proceed, right? So what we're going to do right here, so we're still going to have the brackets because we have to choose what is in bracket first according to the board mass or the PEMDAS, right? So yeah, I have what? Open brackets. So I have 2 to the third power. Then I'm just going to put like a multiplication sign right here. And I have this 4 right here. It's going to change to 2, right? It's going to be 2 to the second power times the 2 that was already there, right? Times 2, right? All over. You see this 8 right here. So we're going to have it as what? 2 to the third power, right? So this is broken down to this point right now. So right here, we're going to have 2. We have this 2 right to the third power. We're still going to have the same 2. Open bracket, 2 to the third power. So we have 2 to the third power, right? Times, we have another 2. We have 2 to the fourth power right now, right? Because 2 times 2 is going to be 4. So to the what? Fourth power over 2 to the third power, right? So right here, we can see something common here. So what's common among them? We have 2 all over, right? So we're going to have this 2 right here. This multiplication sign is going to change to what? Addition sign, because that's what it says. No, the law of indices, right? So we're going to have 2 to the third power. Then this 2 right here, so because it's the same base, we're just going to take the power and forget the base. Take one of the bases and what? Add the power, right? So we're going to have plus what? Plus 4, right? All over 2 to the third power, right? So we proceed. In this case, we're going to have 3 plus 4 is going to be 7, right? So we're going to have 2 to the 7th power, right? Over 2 to the third power. So we're going to do right here. So we see the big bar right here. That's the division sign. So in that case, I'm going to bring that to what? I'm going to show that division sign right here now. Okay, I'm going to have 2 to the 7th power divided by, because it's the big bar right here, divided by 2 to the third power, right? So what I'm going to do right here, division sign right here is going to change to minus. So now I'm going to take one of the bases and subtract the power. So I'm going to have 2 to the 7th power. So this right here is going to change to what? Minus 3, right? So in that case, I'm going to have 2 to what? 7 minus 3 is going to give me what? 4, right? So in that case, I'm going to have 2 times 2 times 2, right? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is going to be what? 16. In that case, the answer is equals what? 16. All right? We draw our cut here. Thank you so much. For those of you that are watching for the first time, please make sure you subscribe and like and share. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day and expect more.